Here lies Helen. Her eyes could start wars. Here lies Thomas. He lived as a writer, but rests as an author. Here lies Gordon, the world's finest feline. Here lies Wallenzent, defiler of thoughts. Here lies Aligori the witch. We made an example out of her. Here lies Tom B. Stone. He hated puns until his dying day.
Automatic save. So I guess we do have to fight it, at least against someone with advantage. We could do level ups. I think I only got skill points though. Problem is, I don't think I can afford to put anything into marksman. If I don't know, I can raise it to scoundrel level 3, which is more important. Actually, it's important to get it to level 4 at least, so I can get some master abilities. But that's a long way. Just taking a quick look, see if we could take Pyromancer 5 or Witchcraft to 3. At least 2. Well, I want to see. It looks like we're getting to the end of this area, so I'm expecting we might get access to master level things. So what I would be interesting seeing, do master level spells have some kind of a huge performance jump? Or are they prohibitively expensive to use unless you have some ridiculous level in casting the thing? So I think I'll sit on my points. Armor specialist should be taken down. We don't really have heavy armor yet, but they all start to have a more actually hard metal armor. They start to have significant movement penalties. I don't know. I think it's still. We need to basically see what the next thing is after we've dealt with this section of the map. Although I don't know how long is the game, because I've played a long time here. But I think a lot of it is simply that this is a new game and a new system for me. So it should open up to the northern sections at the very least. There's a lot of extra map there.
Try to enter the church. The statues that flank its heavy oaken doors address you.
Hold your horses, stranger. This holy hall may be entered by those who are loyal to the goddess only. And even eyes of stone can see you are no such creature.
And who are those loyal to the goddess?
Ha! Who are those loyal to the goddess, it asks. They are those who have seen the powers of blood, ignorant one. They partake in the knowledge of old. Blood is life. Blood undoes death. Such is the wisdom you cannot even conceive.
Yeah, I wish to enter the church.
It is a wish we cannot grant, unless you prove you have knowledge of the goddess. Answer us therefore the following question. How is she known among the loyal? The exalted one, she who speaks for the goddess.
Charming might actually work. Frankly, I find it sad and insulting that mighty eternal spirits such as yourselves must pose such silly questions to passerby.
We are taken aback by your words, stranger. But we believe you may be right. Go. You may enter the church. Let these loyals find other, less gullible stooges.
Yay! I wonder what it would have done if I had failed. Desecrated church.
Ah, Source Hunter. Have you come to lend your blood to our cause? How much simpler all this would be if only it was so. Still, I cannot blame you for struggling against me. What reason have you to trust me that your efforts are misplaced? But now, with Braccus Rex nearly risen, there's little more you can do to hinder me.
Hinder you? I hardly understand what you're trying to accomplish.
Perhaps for the better. When we first met on the beaches of Sicile, I underestimated you. That blunder has cost me dearly. Still, after all, you need not know more than this. The end is coming. The end of sorrow. The end of pain. Those who oppose me oppose peace itself.
Yeah, that's How do you hope to obtain this peace?
And here I thought you'd seen it yourself. Tell me, what is the imp historian doing, if not begging you to divert the void?
The Void Maelstrom? Are you the one compelling it closer?
So, you're familiar after all. You know as well as I that the void is coming. In fact, if I'm very precise, it's already here. But you need not be afraid. The void is ourselves. We are destined to rejoin it.
Your schemes threaten all of existence. You're a monster.
I have chosen a dark and dangerous path. But I vow that those sacrificed have not suffered in vain.
Yeah, she has the exact same line of thinking as our allied mage. Doesn't matter what the sacrifices amount to as long as you reach the end.
My only wish for all of Rivellon is the soft hush of silence.
If your goal is to unleash the void on Rivellon, what use have you for the Source King?
Braccus Rex was the forefather of our cause, the original Immaculate. His resurrection brings Rivellon one step closer to the ultimate solution: dissolution. Wouldn't you like to meet him? The sorcerer your order was formed to destroy. I'm certain he'd love nothing more than to meet you. Follow me. Find out.
Right. Young cultists. They're very weak. Yeah, the corpses are... They might resurrect corpses or other allies. I think we should try to lay them out and fight as quickly as possible. There's a limited amount of things I can do. We're standing in blood, so 2 of them are stunned for now. Try to slow one of them. Suppose I could try to rush them. Well, the reason I don't want to do it is because I can always fireball them, and there's no telling what's gonna happen on the next turn. So I think I might be better off saving some of the action points. See how things happen. And get a single shot in. I'll take this guaranteed hit.
Explosive flame!
Way too easy. This is just a simple warm-up. Mortician's Hut.
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Well, it seems like there's a lot of loot to be had if we really want to. Or paintings that open up the center. Minor potion resist all. Robust near brace. Fire resistance, earth resistance. Suppose this would be reasonable armor for him.
May your arrows fly far.
But this should be fairly straightforward. We know what we want to do here.
I've spotted something.
What exactly did you spot? Metal shield. Lucky charm +2, minus 0.5 movement. Earth, air movements. What the hell did you spot? Probably spot something outside the church. How the hell do you get there? Teleportation. Mysterious stranger. Path locked. But how? No, there is a hatch. So we need to find the hatch inside. Assuming there's a hatch inside here. It could also be on another level. It could also be not highlighted, so it might already be spotted, but I just didn't notice because I can't highlight it. Anything that looks like a hatch. There we go.
Wow! Hello there. And who, pray tell, might you be?
Wine, beer, and gold. Well, most recognize us as source hunters. Who are you?
Oh, let's just say I keep the place in check. Tidy it up.
You haven't got a name?
I'm no one important, really. I've learned to appreciate anonymity. And forgive me if I prefer to distance myself from any possible mishaps you adventurers can cause. Quite unpleasant to get involved. Authorities knocking on your door in the middle of the night and so on.
Sounds like you've had some bad experiences with adventurers.
Forgive me if I generalise, but some of your lot are as crazy as they come. I once thought you a quaint sort, but over the years I've come to realise that about 1 in 10 is downright dangerous. Lock up behind bars, paint the key blue and toss it into the sea material. Now I can't help but wonder, are you cut from the same batty cloth? Why've you come here after all? What's the point of it all?
Well, I've come to rid the land of source, and rid it I shall.
The mysterious stranger gives you a long look and, after what feels like a vast eternity, nods.
Okay.
Essence. Air essence number how many? I think at least a third one. Yep. Fighting shield and looting shield. One-handed weapons are starting to be pretty weak at this point. Or a gun guide, that's a second one. We got lucky. No telling what we actually got from it though. Maybe the crystal. A rare element for which any jeweler would likely pay out the nose, ears and other orifices. Firebow. Chance to get set burning status. Big Claw. Fire Air Initiative. Nothing really special.
A hidden switch. Perhaps it has something to do with opening that hatch.
No shit.
A switch, much like the first. Could there be more? Three down, but how many to go?
I feel this is a fundamentally terrible system. Because they're all hidden in the exact same way, so you might as well just stick with one or two. It's nothing to be gained by having this many.
What was that? I heard the sound of scraping in the main hall.
It's not that big of a tomb.
So many folks in dark robes passing through here. I've always wondered if those fancy yellow necklaces they're always flashing are made of cheese.
Well, we have also some of these necklaces. I want to test something.
Strange magic here. How will we deactivate it?
That cultist must have used some kind of key or spell to get through.
Scruffy dagger. We still have the amulets, I think.
The Immaculate Amulet fits perfectly.
Enlightened amulet from Scarlet. Yeah, I don't recall that.
I'm a fool.
That's the doctor, right? Infected with the rods.
You must stop him.
There sure is a lot going on behind this door. Someone ought to do something about all that muck on the floor, I say.
Muck on the door. Can probably heal him.
Source Hunter. Ha. By the health of the Seven, you're here. There may yet be hope. Perhaps you remember me as a healer. But gods, what a herald of death I've become.
Maybe we should learn how to make perception potions. We can probably do something better than +2 on a temporary basis. So that would basically allow us to find the treasure chest fairly easily if we already have their approximate location.
I'm beyond redemption now. But you alone may save Sicile, may save all of Rivellon from the horror I've summoned. King Braccus. Braccus Rex from the tales of old. He lives. The mad Source King, the Lord of Chaos. I have awakened him.
What happened here?
I've done a terrible thing. I've raised a mad king from beyond the grave. I imagined so very foolishly that I'd be able to extract an ancient secret from him. But with a simple flash of his arcane magic, I was finished.
I have many questions about this King Braccus.
I'll tell you all I know, Source Hunter.
What do you mean you've awakened a long-dead king?
Resurrected, revived. The king lives, but not as the man he once was. He retains the mark of death upon him, like a festering wound.
Who is or was King Braccus?
The last of the mad Source Kings he was. The tyrant who nearly condemned Rivellon to oblivion. He began the War of Wars, marching brother against friend, until every land and home burned with death. It was during this dark time that your order, the Source Hunters, was formed. Braccus was defeated, and Source outlawed from the land.
Why did you awaken him?
Braccus was a dangerous monster, but he achieved things no man or mortal could have dreamt of. He alone is said to have known a great secret, how to break a forge of souls. I promised to extract this secret for a woman calling herself the Conduit. In exchange, she vowed to reveal to me a certain power of her own. In hindsight, I see that I dealt with the devil, and I've received my damnation.
Why did you call him forth from the land of the dead?
I was given a great stone, a bloodstone, but more charged with life than any I'd seen before. The Conduit said it would imbue Braccus with life enough to share the secret she craved. But what he has become, his powers have all returned, and I cannot stop him.
Was it you who has raised the undead around Sicile?
My failures. My failures are so many, I can hide them no longer. In my pursuit of the Source King, I've called forth abominations that neither I nor any other can destroy. The ghoul that guards the lighthouse, the Baron of Bones, the twins by fire joined. Their ghastly faces haunt me, and they in turn have rifled through the graves and sarcophagi of Sicile in search of undead minions.
Yeah, so we should have gone to the twins of by fire joined, I guess.
Undead, Source Hunter. Unkillable. I fear this plague may never end, no matter how many times the rotten dead are defeated.
Conduit.
Curse her name, her hell-sent promises.
Tell me about her.
She claims to be a link between her goddess and the world of men. I never believed her divine claims, but I could not deny her great power. It was she who showed me that Bloodstone could be used for more than healing. Her stones, particularly powerful and potent, could raise the dead.
What did she promise you?
What could turn any soft soul towards wickedness? My weakness was love, and it was love that she promised me. The Conduit had shown me how to raise skeletons and zombies from their graves. But what I craved was something far more rare. A second life. A true second life for my wife Malia. She was a beautiful soul, snatched from the world of the living far before her time. Now the Conduit's promise seemed simple. A secret for a secret. I'd tell her how to break the soul forge, and she'd tell me how to bring Malia back. You can defeat the unholiness I've raised, Source Hunter. You can save the countless innocents that will perish under the Source King's mad fist. I pray... No, I believe you can reverse my failures.
You did? Something. Weak against water and crushing. Fire heals.
So Theliron believed that by unleashing these monsters, he'd learn the secret to resurrecting his beloved wife.
Love so complete can cloud even the best man's judgment.
Ah, in Theliron's position, I'd wager many of us would do the same.
Right, fire is forbidden. Anything else? I do seem to recall picking up some water weapons specifically for something like this. Yeah. We have attack scrolls. I think I didn't buy them. Fantastic. Does 66 to 114 water damage. That sounds actually quite nice. Anything else? Piercing damage, blind status. Armor breaks armor. 100% chance to set lowered armor. Target suffers 0 armor rating for 3 turns. Not bad, but I think we're gonna go with water on this one. Your question is how I'm going to deal water damage with her. Nail paw bombs might be my best choice here. Alternatively, tremor bombs. It doesn't do much damage, but it's crushing and can set out knockdown status. It probably won't affect on the main target though. Yeah, surely there's something I can do besides pitiful options I see here. Well, nope. Well, frost grenades better than nothing, I suppose. Does a little bit of water damage. Frozen status might be more valuable. Not sure how wet status affects frozen. Yeah, the ground becomes slippery, I know that. Okay, let's see what they have in store.
One who comes to watch the spectacle, to see the sovereign of the Source ascend again. Or perhaps you are the first in a long new line, the first that will try to stop my dominion again. Oh, by the emerald eyes of the goddess, would you believe that I can still feel it ever so vaguely? The force of the stab that cleft my heart and sent my soul shivering into death. But my followers have done it. Ha! They have done it like I knew they would. Blood, the thick, red gravy, the source of souls, has been yielded unto star-sent stones and has swept away the eternal shadows. How long has it been, I wonder, my first repose in death? An hour? The time it takes the seas to tear down cliffs. It is of no matter. I live, and I shall claim my throne anew.
I'm told the reason for your resurrection is a secret you hold. How to break a soul forge.
The reason for my resurrection, O simplest of spirits, is that I was destined to be. Were it not for the vainglorious fools that raised me now, it would have been another, perhaps wiser being that would have done so in time. And time is of no matter, only to be. Eternally. A woman seeks my secret, for her soul is entwined with another's, yes. Where once they were inseparable, now they have grown apart in purpose and intent. But my secrets are mine to keep. Perhaps when she lies shivering before me, pledging alliance to her king, I will break her forge before I break her.
Tell me, what does the name Cassandra mean to you?
Not a thing. There was a woman once that went by that name, until I mangled her body into that of a leaf. Oh, my sister dearest, Cassandra and her man-cat. Mere pets of mine, the both of them, tools to bruise and break as I saw fit. They bled so very beautifully.
You're the fabled Braccus Rex, I presume.
A fable I may have become as time dragged on, but a fact I am once more, little one. Don't all of you miserable mortals realize that they who are one with Source have thrown off the burdensome mantle of death forever? I embraced Source. I drank it, made it part of my blood and my being. And so a warlord became a sorcerer, and a sorcerer became a king. The fools of this world dubbed me a tyrant, but the gods convinced them I was such, fearful as they were of my rise and power. Armies amassed, too many. Scores I slew, too few. Death took me, too soon, but not for all time.
I've heard enough. We source hunters undid you once, and we will do so again.
A source hunter. So you are, though you are so much more, and do not even know it. No matter, they still smell like you do, by the by, your brother and sister hunters, as they closed in around me that first time. Fear. That most sly, most intangible of sense. Drowned out soon afterward by the acid stench of urine. I had but to look at them, and they rusted their chainmail where they stood. I undid so manifoldly I had to wade through the gore of the fallen. Oh, what a feast, what fountains of gravy we had. Alas, that there were too many, as there clearly are too many of you still. Although, life renewed has made me rather peckish. And from the looks of you, you need but the slightest of squeezes to squirt the source's sauce from your soft, fleshy shell. Yes, look at you. Plump as a leech bulging with freshly sucked blood. Oh, I do believe, as my servants would say as they brought in a squirming, plump girl on a plate, that dinner is served.
How many minions does he have? Yeah. That didn't take long. How exactly am I supposed to fight against him then? I think I'm gonna go with the twins entwined rather, because there was clear indication that he had some guardians. And this might be a part of it. It was noteworthy that I died out of a fire attack. So maybe all of them need to be removed before I can actually have a reasonable chance of a hit. So fire it is. I could try to make something out of that, like massively increase my fire protections, but I don't... I think that's trying to bash your head against the wall for no particular benefit.